Hey, what's up, YouTube? I'm here bringing you once again another magic trick tutorial. It's called Smack That Card. As usual, I'm going to begin with the performance of the trick, and then I'm going to go into the second half of the video with the tutorial and the explanation. It's called Smack That Card. I'm going to begin by shuffling deck. That way you know my deck is not preset, and it's just a regular deck of 52 cards. Alright. Now I'm going to ask the spectator to choose a card. Okay, they choose this card. We'll leave that face down. Okay, now I'm going to show the camera the card. Alright, now I'm going to place the card on top. I'm going to cut the deck. Okay, now I'm going to tell the spectator just to keep on thinking of their card. That way I can look through this deck and see if I can get a visual image. So I'm going to pick them up, and I'm going to look through the deck. Just keep on thinking of it. Keep on thinking. You know what? I'm getting a little confused here. You got to keep thinking. Maybe because nobody's really there thinking, but let's try this one more time. Keep thinking. Keep thinking. Oh, I know what it is. I'm a little confused, so I'm gonna. I don't really know which one it is. I know it's one of these four. So let me take. I would ask the spectator to make a fist as hard as they can, and don't let up. And I'll place the cards in your knuckle just like this. And there's four cards here, as you can see. And I'm gonna straighten the pack up and tell them the only way I can figure out what your card is I'm gonna have to hit the deck. So I'm gonna take my hand. I'm gonna hit the deck and say none of these cards were yours. Say no. We'll flip it over. Two of clubs. That was your card. Now I'm going to show you guys how it's done. It's a pretty simple, very simple trick actually. So you don't need any setup. To begin with, you want to shuffle the deck just to let the spectator know that you didn't set it up. You know, you can even have them shuffle it. The key is to look at the bottom card because you need a key card, which is simple. And there's so many variations of how to get to the smack the card trick, but just shuffling it. I like to shuffle this way because I can always see the bottom card. When I shuffle, I just take a quick glance at my right hand as a king of diamonds. So if I lay down the king of diamonds first when I shuffle right, then it's gonna stay on the bottom. See, it's on the bottom. So now I have my key card. I'm gonna ask the spectator just to pick a card, and you can have them pick a card and shuffle the deck any way you like. But this is how I would. And they pick. You still have your key card on the bottom, and they pick the six of clubs. You're gonna ask them to place it on top of the deck, okay? And you can even have them cut it, or you can cut yourself. That way you have your key card is gonna be behind when you're looking at the deck of their chosen card. So you're gonna ask the spectator just to think of their card and visually make an image in their head. That way you can pick up on it. And you're gonna look, and you're gonna be pretending like you're trying to figure out, reading their mind, basically. But in reality, you're just finding the key card, which was the king of diamonds, and whatever card's in front of that card would be your card. So six of clubs is in front of the king, and you're gonna take that six of clubs, make sure it's on the bottom, and you're gonna take three more cards on top. That way you have four cards now. And make sure their six of clubs, their chosen cards, is on the bottom. Just close the pack, ask the spectator to make a fist, like so, and tell them don't let up on it and don't loosen, you'll do the rest. And all you do is you place it in the knuckle, just like this. And make sure it's in there tight enough where if you smack it, the cards will stay, okay? And you can show them, you can just go and smack it there, or you can show them that there are four cards and you just don't know which one is theirs. And then you're just going to take the cards and you're going to smack them. Oh, that one didn't really work. I didn't have it in there. It's kind of hard when I'm doing it to myself. But you just tell them to smack it. And then their six of clubs is revealed. It's just basically a different variation on how to pick. Have a spectator choose a card and then and pull it out of the deck. This is just one of the many thousands of variations. So I hope you enjoy and have fun with this trick. It's pretty effective. It is very easy to do, self-working. So enjoy. Post comments below if you have any questions.